Because in this universe, everything you do means something. There are no nothing things. Everything counts. Everything counts. Everything. There are no little negativities. None. None. One counts just like another. And I think somewhere in us we've learned that little things don't count. They do. They do. Every little thing counts. So, well, I'll just take a little arsenic. Well, keep on taking a little. Pretty soon you won't have the problem of taking arsenic, because you'll be dead. Everything counts. And now, I don't want you to get the attitude of being too serious about it. When I say too serious, what would too serious be like? Never having any fun. Seeing some of this stuff and having a good laugh about how stupid you've been. That's okay. It's okay to laugh about that. It's good. As a matter of fact, when you see it, you go, oh boy, ooh. You'll think about some of the things you've done and you'll be so embarrassed. Embarrassment is good for you. It humbles you. It humbles you. And one of the things that we need in learning is humility. To learn more and more and more and more and more. Okay. Some things that I can do and will do to help. But the majority of it is on you. Okay? It's on you. The majority of it. Because it's your ship. You're directing it. The energy you send out comes back to you. You send it out, it comes back to you. Comes back to you. Comes back to you. Comes back to you. Constantly. Constantly. The more you feel badly about yourself, the more it comes back to you. The more reasons you get to feel badly about yourself. It's really as simple as that. The more ways you look at how you have failed, the more things of failure will come back to you. If you think about, you go back in your past, and maybe think about as a little kid, the things that you did. You got it in your mind one day to do something. You just sat down and did it, figured out how to do it. There was no doubt that you would do that. When I was 9 years old, I saw a guy flying a jet. And it was flying so low I could see the guy in there. I thought, one day I'm going to do that. And I was going to figure out how to make a jet engine. And I pretty much did at 9. Of course, it was a rocket. Okay, it didn't have controls on it were another thing. I hadn't gotten that far in my creation. But I was thinking, okay, now I've got this going. Okay, now the thing is to build one big enough that I can get in. Thank God I never figured that out. Because it was just a rocket. But it didn't occur to me that I couldn't do it. You see what I'm trying to say here? Okay, this is what I want to do. Now how do I do that? What makes this happen? Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's what you do. It's figuring out how to make it work in in opposition to all the things that will not make it work. And go for it. Use the joy of your creation. I don't care how you feel. You know, you struggle through it. When you say, well, I just really don't feel like it, find a way to feel like it. Find a way. I think I have tried to show through my own struggle with my own health. I've tried to say, check this out. Check this out. I didn't feel like it. Of course I didn't feel like it. But somewhere was that spark. And I had to keep working until I found that spark. Till we find it, till we find it, till we find it. This last time, I found it. And you may have noticed things have changed. I found it because I'm looking. It's a joke. Two guys are going through the forest, and one guy decides he's got to take a leak. So he stops behind a tree and he does it. And while he's doing, a snake jumps up and bites him. And the guy says, oh my God, I've been bitten by a snake. What am I going to do? The guy says, well, I don't know. He says, I'll run into town and find out from somebody what to do. So he goes in and the guy says, well, I can't come and help you, but here's what you do. You cut a couple of X's on it and you suck the blood out and the poison out. He runs back to the guy and the guy says, did you find somebody? And he says, what did he tell you? He said, you gonna die. So, I kept having people say to me in so many words, you gonna die. You know, it's like, wait. Wait now, wait. You see, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. It's like, well, we gotta find a way. If you can get me the spark, I can kick over the engine. I just need the spark. Now, I'm just saying to you that here is your example of how it works, I'm saying physically to you, here's your example, and I'm explaining to you why it is the example. In everything you do, it's the law. It's the law. Okay. Now, there's nothing that says it's going to work forever. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. But all you're concerned about is now. You take this step. You take the next step. Now. You take the next step. Now. You take the next step. Now. You don't worry about the mule being blind. You just load the wagon. That's what you do. Now. 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 The infinite moment now. I could say to you, you probably should sit, do meditations. I could say that, but I've already said that. What you want to do is learn to be in control by understanding. So when you're sitting to do your meditation, you don't struggle with your mind. You've been instructed. You can't do two things successfully at the same time. Look at the darkness. So what this does, was you're focused on that, this stops. When you find this going, go back to focusing on the darkness. That you have stopped looking. That's what needs to be practiced daily, so that you have focus, total focus. As you are creating these things that you're creating, you want focus. You don't want to be doing this all over the place, because what are you creating? Chaos. So you have to practice. And it doesn't matter. We can give ourselves all kinds of reasons not to meditate, but realize that's what you're creating, not to. That's what you're creating, not to. You have to create the positive to do, how to do. Not force, but focus. Your base is you. So you want to create a new you, a new, better you? Then you got to focus on being a new, better you. The same law that has brought about the negativity brings about the positive. The same law. The same law.